Good morning, this is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 10 minutes, so let's see what happens. All right, I think Boeing is wanting to eventually pull back down here a little bit more. So in 500 shares at 220.77. So we'll see what it wants to do here. Wondering if I should have waited a little bit more. Clearly I should have now, but at the time where I got in, I still felt good about it. But yeah, like I said, let's see if we can get it back down to 220. And better yet, even maybe break down through 220. But as of right now, not looking so good. If we could get a nice candle here with the upper shadow, that'd be very, very nice actually. So I do like that candle, but still work to be done here. If it gets up over 223, I will have to be out. Would love to see the markets roll over here a little bit. That would be helpful. It's got to get back down below, well, there we go. I was going to say it's got to get back down below 221 to have a chance. I mean, it's trying. But a breakdown below 221 would represent basically a failed bounce here, which would be great. But as you can see now, it's like, or I shouldn't say a failed bounce, a failed move to the upside. But as of now, yeah, it was a failed breakdown, which is not good for me. I want to see a breakdown. Like I said, that's what that 221 is representing. But as of right now, looking like this thing might actually just want to break out. So I'm mentally prepared now to probably going to be taking a loss on this one. And got to get out there. So loss of $1,100. Not a great way to start off. All right, I think BA is running out of steam here. So got some here at 228.32. So again, 228.32. See if we can get down below 228. There we are. Kind of. So out there for a nice little scalp there. I was watching CAR though. Let's go see what this thing's up to. Oh, all right. Well, let's see how all right, I would never been filled on that one anyway, so never mind on that one. So I'm glad that I did switch over to BA. Although let's go again because it's looking like it might give me another chance here for our scalp. What is that? Low of 227. I should note, very, very happy that I took the loss when I did. I mean, imagine I got out right around there. Think about how much larger that loss could be at this point right now. Much, much larger. As in basically about another $2,000 larger that loss could have been. All right, well, let's see what else I can find. Okay, I'm looking at ZM here for a potential short to the downside. Would like to get a little bit more confirmation. It looks like it wants to break down through that 230-ish area. It's making its way down there. So I want to see 238 out of the way. So watching very closely. 238, want to see it out of the way. Watching, watching, watching. You can see it's hovering right at that area. I don't want to pause it, but for all I know, this is going to be a bunch of dead space because maybe it won't go back down there. All right, well, it's at up over 250 again, so I will pause it for now, and if it looks like it's going to work its way back to that area, I'll get the video rolling. All right, it's kind of getting down there. And that fast. Well, I might just miss the entry point on it, but if I do, then you'll understand what I was looking for. So if I come back and get the video rolling and I'm already in, at least I kind of mapped out what I was looking for. But I'll try my best to both get it recording and capture the entry point if it behaves in the way that I want to see it behave. All right, it's working its way down there. Again, 238. Watching closely. Okay, got in. 225, there we go. Let's see if we can get some more downside pressure here. All out there for a nice $236 scalp. Great. All right, let's see what else I can find. All right, watching Boeing for a potential break of 229, 230, which I think it wants to do. So let's see if we can get that break of 230. Minute 229.97. Should go big if it gets the break. A lot of sellers, as would be expected, though. See if it wants to give it another go. I'm liking the volume here, just got to get the push through. Well, might have to sit through a little bit more consolidation here. I'd hate to miss the break on video, so looking like I might want to give it another go. Here we go. Can this be it? Nope. Trying again. There we go. And all out there for a big trade. A big trade. Up made, I don't even know what the math of it was. What, about $600 on it? And it happened so fast that I forgot to change. If you watch my videos, you'll know that usually I take out right around 300 shares. So just happened so fast, and honestly, it caught. I thought it would I thought it would move big, but did I think it would go literally up over $1? And you just saw it happen, and I don't know what was that, like a second. And believe it or not exaggerating. I'll have to scroll back, but I think it was within a second. As soon as it broke, it was up over 231, which caught me off guard. And I have no problem admitting that because, yeah, seen a stock move $1 in literally a second. I forgot to change that back. So technically speaking, I should still have some more shares in the position, but still very happy with the trade. And let's see, now I'm down $93 on the day. Only 10.15. So I'm not going to force a trade, but yeah, I like the chances that I can maybe get back to green here, or at least break even. But even if I close with, we'll call it a $100 hole, that's something that I'm quite confident I can overcome. But I think Boeing wants to get down here a bit, at least down below 231.50. A lot of downwards pressure showing up out there. So that's not what I wanted. See if it wants to give it another push. And I'm not necessarily looking for it to drop all the way down to 230 or anything like that, but I do like my entry point enough. I have a good odds here of a winning trade. All right, well, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it just go sideways. So if it looks like it's going in my favor, then I will get the video rolling. Well, it's kind of going in my favor here. So can it get the breakthrough 231.50? That's what I want to see. And I have, how do I have 50 shares? Oh, I have 50 shares long. All right, well, I am now green on the day by $317. And I might have been wrong because I'm sitting here saying I don't think it's quite got the power to get down to 230. How low did it actually go on that move? 230.30. But how did I have 50 shares long though? I'm gonna have to go. I'm looking at my, so in the comment section, talk with me here. So I shorted at 231. I really need to stop doing these live. I really do. These mistakes are coming too far. I don't know, maybe because I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now, these live trade videos, but all right, let's think. I got, oh no, that was my buy. All right, and then I shorted. Oh, I see what I did. So I covered, I didn't realize that. So I actually was able to cover 50 shares at 2. All right, that's what happened. All right, that makes sense. So I covered 50 shares down here, which I didn't realize I had done. I didn't think I got anything down there before I canceled that order out. So that number over here should have been changed to 450. And then it ultimately did go in my favor, and I was able to cover almost $1 lower, which, like I said, another very, very fast move. All right, yeah, that's what happened. So all that happened was, all right, now that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. It wasn't like I was pressing buttons all over the place, but like I said, I got 50 out at that point right there. And if you're new, all that means when you go short, you want the price to go down, and the way you exit a short is by buying. So I bought 50 of 500 shares, but then when I went back, because I didn't realize I had gotten 50, so like I said, I should have changed that number to 450 because that's the only amount of shares I had left. So that should have been 450. But then when I went to buy the rest, I bought 500. So which is why I then all of a sudden had 50 shares on the long side, which did I actually get those out for a gain? Let's see. I know I sold those for a 3-cent per share loss. But, well, there we are. I am now up, like I said, over $300 on the day. But the big lesson here, and if there's one thing that you walk away from this video from, walk from it. Now, sure, wow, Clay, you fought back from over $1,000. Good job, you know. Thank you, but the question becomes, what allowed me to fight back? What gave me the opportunity to not only fight back, but also close green? Well, by doing this right here, by taking the loss, let's see, the very first trade, got in at 220.71, got out right there. This losing trade, by getting out at 223, allowed me to do it. How so? Well, let's just play the what if game. Let's say I got stubborn. Let's say I played some game with myself. I said, you know what, Clay? No. Nope, because the last time you got out, the price rolled back over, and that's just annoying. And that, let's just say I had done that. Well, look what happened. So let's just visualize it right here so I can try to help visual sake. Like I said, I get it. I'm done trading. So if you're just here for the live trading, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, you're missing out on the most valuable lesson I could tell you and teach you that just happened. So there's no theory here. You saw it. But that green line represents essentially where I got out. And let's just say I'd gotten stubborn and said, no. Nope. Because last time I got out, it ultimately went in my favor and I would have been okay. So right there, it was a little over, I don't even remember that, it was a $1,000 loss. But let's just say, like I said, in this situation, I decided not to do that. Look at that. Again, that green line is where I should have been out. And you can see it has not pulled back. In fact, it has only gotten higher and higher. And every share, or every dollar above 223 would have been another $500 loss. So it's gotten up as high as, we'll call it 234 to play the conservative side. So 234, and you subtract that by 223 where I got out, that's an $11 difference. And you multiply that by 500 because, again, every dollar past that would have been another $500 loss. That's a $5,500 loss right now that I could be looking at on top of my $1,000 loss. So $6,500. And who knows, this thing, it's Boeing. It's not even close to coming back down to where it was. This thing could just keep on going. So think about that. By just taking the $1,000 loss, I allowed myself to get back green on the day. How so? Well, and I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but a $1,000 hole is much easier to climb out of compared to a $6,500 hole. And that's literally how it would have worked out. 500 shares, so every dollar against me. Again, if you're brand new, what are you talking about, Clay? The price is going up. Yes, but I was short, remember? And going short means you want to see prices go down. That's how you make money. So the learning lesson here, just honor your stop losses, manage risk, and I get it. And I've posted videos before where I've taken losses and then it ultimately just goes in my favor. And I can sit here and say, that's what I get for honoring my rules. I could have been green. Well, in this situation, I could have had a $1,000 hole turn into a $6,500 hole, and just don't let that happen to you. And apparently I was totally wrong. I didn't think it'd be able to get down to 230. Now it's getting down below that level. But overall, annoying to take losses, sure, but I don't think I need to sales pitch you on that at all. You just saw the results of honoring your stops and taking good losses. So that's all I have. If you enjoyed the video and want me to keep making more live trade videos like this, even though I seemingly keep losing track of things, but it is what it is. And that's the thing, to defend myself a little bit, these are not voiceovers, but I get a lot of live trade videos out there that call themselves live trade videos. But all they are is a recording, and then the person comes back afterwards and does a voiceover. And some of them are really sleazy. They don't even tell you they're doing that. So they're trying to act like they don't know what's going to happen, but they actually do. But this is truly live. So this is why I'm stumbling over my words. This is why I'm looking like a moron some of the times, because I am giving you my thoughts while I'm trying to trade, while I'm trying to analyze and everything else. And some mistakes happen. Again, I'm not blaming anybody but myself. I'm just explaining, Clay, you're terrible compared to fill in the blank trader. Yeah, I know, but does fill in the blank trader actually do this live, or are they doing a voiceover afterwards? And if they are doing it live, then props to them. Maybe they are a better trader. Sometimes I would say, I don't think it's that hard to be a better trader than I am. I don't sit here and proclaim to be a master trader at all. I've just been punched in the face enough times to be able to offer up a little bit of knowledge here or there. But if you do enjoy the videos, these live trades, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And questions, comments, suggestions. If you've watched any of my past videos, then I read comments and I will reply to them. So I'd love to hear from you. And then also check out the channel as a whole. There's lots of other live trade videos and stuff that you can watch. So hopefully you decide to hit the red subscribe button and become a subscriber to the channel. But if nothing else, if you just want me to keep making these live trade videos, like I said, the quick and easy way to communicate that to me is to hit that like button. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.